In this quick tip, we're going to show you how to use conditions to make sure you don't number the same duct twice. We have a little duct line here, and what we've done is we've numbered just the first two pieces, piece number 1 and piece number 2. You can see if you double click on piece number 2, you go into this duct's properties in the AutoCAD box, and under the identification properties, we have piece number. You can see that it happens to be number 2. However, if we look at all the other duct down the line, which is not showing a number currently, if we go into the properties in the AutoCAD box there, we can see here under identification, piece number parameters, they are currently undefined, which means it has not been numbered. Now what we'd like to do is we'd like to be able to just highlight the duct and make sure that we don't accidentally grab a piece of duct that's already been numbered and renumber it. And there's a way to do that by adjusting the conditions. First, what we're going to do is we're going to run an automatic, and we're going to run that automatic without specifying a condition. Now up here you can see in the workbox that the current number, it's listed right here, happens to be 3. So start from current, that number's 3. We're going to come over into the auto number icon in the automatic panel, and we're going to choose our parameters for this numbering automatic. For selection, we're going to choose fittings that are currently selected. That's everything on the drawing right now. For conditions, we've got every fitting checked in the software. So basically everything on the drawing, if we leave this automatic as is going to get numbered or renumbered for the fittings that already have numbers. And then for tag, we've said to go by start from current. That number happens to be 3 at this moment in time. And we're choosing to select and place tag. We've got our piece number circle tag selected over here. And there are separate tutorials that go over exactly how to design all of the conditions in the numbering automatics. Here what we're going to do is press OK. Now once we do that, because everything's highlighted and we didn't specify anything to PractiCAD so that it doesn't renumber or retag these two pieces of duct, what used to be number 1 and number 2 now starts off at the current number, which is 3 and 4. And not only that, we already had tags there, so PractiCAD's tagged it twice. So we want to prevent doing this on accident. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Control Z to undo the automatic we just ran. And that's going to bring everything back, including the current number, happens to be back at 3. Now what we're going to do is we're going to highlight all of the duct. We're going to go back into the auto number icon, and this time we're going to create a condition so that PractiCAD knows not to number the ducts that have already been numbered. To do that, we're just going to go under the Condition tab, and right here we're going to choose the property piece number. And we're going to open up the property drop-down menu. We're going to hit P for piece number. Currently, the second one on the list is the piece number property. And we're going to say only select current duct on the drawing if piece number equals 0. Now, 0 is interchangeable with the word undefined. If we click on a fitting and we see the word undefined in the piece number parameter box, that means that the piece number is 0. If we create a condition here, and we're going to keep this checked, we're going to read the condition says piece number should be defined and should be equal to 0. That means that there is no way PractiCAD is going to number or tag any ducts that don't have either a 0 or the word undefined next to the piece number property. So if it's already been numbered, it's going to be a criteria PractiCAD's going to skip. So what we're going to do is we're just going to press OK. And if we press OK, PractiCAD's going to run the same numbering sequence, but you can see what happened. It came to these two fittings first, but the number, the piece number, was not undefined and it wasn't 0, so it skipped over it. And then it started with the blank fitting that had the piece number set at 0 or undefined, and it started it at the current number 3 and numbered it. Using this condition will prevent you from making mistakes of numbering or renumbering ducts more than once. The last thing we need to show you now is how would you renumber the duct if you wanted to and you still had that condition active. Well, if you wanted to renumber duct, what you'd have to do is use some sort of selection automatic. Here we're just going to hand pick the ducts that you would like to renumber. Go to the AutoCAD property box and make sure that in the field for piece number, for the ducts you'd like to renumber, it doesn't have anything in it. What we're going to do here is we're going to click on piece number. We're going to hit the delete key on the keyboard and hit enter. If you do that, that's going to bring the tags back to undefined. And undefined means 0. And the particular tags I used here, these custom tags, do show 0 when there is no number for the duct. So what you can see we've done here is now we've basically refreshed it so that these ducts don't have a piece number. They still have a tag. They just don't have a number. So what we could do is we could come in once again and choose whatever current number we want. Let's say we want current number 4 here to pick up where the 3 left off. We change it to current number 4. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go into our auto number icon. And here we're going to run the exact same automatic. But even though we've got the piece number equals 0 condition, we've just deleted and made those fields undefined or equal to 0 again. So we can press OK and then renumber those ducts. So that will allow us to number and renumber using those techniques. That'll conclude the tutorial and this quick tip.